Trade Genius.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's Philip with Trade Genius. In this video, we're going to talk about Bitcoin price action and the levels that we're looking at to break or hold. So let's dive into this video and take a look at Bitcoin price action. Real quick, guys, we have our back to school specials. These are going to run out in a little more than a day. So again, this is training. So we're looking at the back to school specials. You can get the crypto courses or the ETF courses. There's a couple different bundles here. If you want to join us in the room where we do the ETFs and the crypto and the binary options, which we're currently, that program is running 106 wins and 6 losses, very high probability system. You can get this package here and pretty good deal. So check that out while it lasts. All right. So as far as Bitcoin goes, we're looking at the weekly chart. We'll start there and we'll work our way out. And this is currently kind of the descending wedge that we're in. And we're kind of holding this trend line down here. Weekly wise, the things I want to point out is our Trade Genius oscillator is about ready to, I would say in the next 2 weeks, maybe 3. We'll see how quickly things turn out. But when this crosses, that's going to be a bullish signal. I've not seen that for quite some time back in this area here in April approximately of last year. So been a while since we've had a weekly cross up on that oscillator. MACD looking like it's ready to cross up as well. So to me, those are pretty bullish signs here on the weekly. A lot of people are clamoring for this 5,000 level. And my problem with the 5,000 level is that there's a lot, whenever Bitcoin, especially the crypto space, whenever there's a large sentiment towards something happening, the market usually disappoints. And so there is a large, I would say a large expectation that we test this 5,000 level. Now, here's the thing with that. Obviously you can see why that's potentially, viable, because you have this big volume void here. So if we break down, and then we also have this trend line down here. So, that's going to take us to approximately 5,000. So you can see where that would be, a logical conclusion. But, the other thing you have to keep in mind is that if we do start breaking higher here, a lot of times when you get into descending wedge like this, what you look for is when it fails to test the other side of the wedge. So if you see a reversal candle and we do one of these with a green candle on the weekly, that's going to be pretty bullish. And so this, I don't think we don't really see the story here until next week. But I'd be a little cautious here on the short side. The other reason why I'd be cautious on the short side here is because of this. This is the Bitfinex shorts versus long, and it's crossed up. Now what we're going to do is we're going to peel back to the daily and look at that a little more closely on the daily. So let's go ahead and do that. Bring up the daily chart. Okay. So if you notice here, we have the cross. So this is the amount of short positions that are open versus long positions. And what this does is basically gives you fuel for a short squeeze. So obviously, if you're looking at the daily chart, level of interest here is going to be this this area here. So you take a look at basically that line in the sand there, and we get through this volume node. I think that's where you might see a quick squeeze through this volume void. And not a lot of people are talking about this level in here, which is going to be around the 7,500 level. There's really not a lot of talk about that, but you'll see that we can put a horizontal line right about there and right about here, and you're going to see that there is some support and resistance levels right around that area. So for previous price action, and you have that volume node there. So right here. So I think this is probably not really 6,800 where a lot of people are looking because of this action here, this double failure at 6,800. Then we lost that level. A lot of people are looking to get short here. I don't think that's right. I think the level that you may see some price action short is here. But the problem there is that we may shoot up to this trend line up here. You also have this 200-day moving average on the daily. And keep in mind, we typically, when we go up and we test an area and then we fall back from it, especially with the 200-day, we usually will run back up and test that again. So I think the 200-day is going to be acting like a magnet in this situation. So whether or not this ends up being closer to this area by the time we march back up here is yet to be seen. But I think 6,800 might surprise a bunch of shorts, and we get and this fuels this volume void here, and we push really up into this 7,200 area. Now, that's the bullish case. The bearish case is, down here, breaking this trend line, and then that's really going to probably bring in the level of where we see down here an attack on this trend line here, down here. And so that's what I'm looking for here. But we'd have to see a close below for the bears. You're looking for a close below this 58 level on the daily. And otherwise, you're just going to be looking at a head fake or a swing failure pattern, and that could move us up. But really on the daily, we've had the swing failure pattern already here. So I think that's kind of why this lower low wasn't taken out, or it was, but we closed higher above the previous low. So this candle here on the daily was pretty bullish, and so that's why I'm thinking that combined with the open short position on Bitfinex and give us a surprise pop to the upside. So that's kind of what we're looking at this week, guys. And like I said, those are your key levels. So keep that in mind as you are looking to take positions up. This is more on the daily chart. Hourly, you just want to keep in mind those support and resistance levels. Obviously we're at the top of our linear regression channel, and we've hit the 200 period weighted moving average, but we're just pausing there. And so to me, getting into this order block here was really bullish. I thought we'd reject now, and we didn't. So I think there's a case here for the bulls this week to break above this level, barring any kind of crazy news. That's where I would be keen in to see this level break, and then this whole level here now becomes support again. And so that would be around that 6,500 level. All right, well, that's pretty much it on this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Please hit like and subscribe. On the next video, I'm going to talk about the fear and greed index for Bitcoin and how you can trade it, and how it's been doing a pretty good job of marking lows that you could swing trade on the daily time frame. So keep an eye out for that. Again, thanks for watching, guys. And if you're on mobile, just hit that bell icon, and that'll get you subscribed and notified when our videos do come out. So appreciate it. Take care. See you on the next one. Bye.
Trade Genius.